Alright, this is a trailer wiring kit. I got it from my 2004 Jeep Liberty. It says it fit on eBay. And you're thinking, this is made for all Liberties. But, just make sure with your manufacturer, make sure, with your products. This is made in Mexico. It's not made in the USA. I want to see the quality as well, if it's decent or not. And pretty much, here's all the wiring kit right there. The few things I do recommend if you have it on hand is a electrical cleaner, as you guys can see here, electrical cleaner, electrical grease, some tools to take out the the tail light, and a little light tester. And that's pretty much it. Pretty much, this is the passenger's tail light. You have one of these, pretty much I believe it's torque screws here, one, and the other one only holds by two. I got a 1/4" one tool thingy. Put it in there, break them loose. Same thing with the bottom one. You go pretty much throw them all the way, but I like when they're broken loose. Grab your tool and then through the fingers. Since you're already in there, you grab your electrical cleaner. You're already in there. You want to do things right. You don't want to do things twice. It gets me annoying. You're already in there. You grab the little thingy, stuff it in here. If it wants to go in, you gotta force it in there. Doesn't want to go in. There you go. Whatever. Get it. Spray some. Spray some over here as well. Pretty much cleaner. That's it. Driver's side tail light. It has pretty much two screws, the same thing. Just locate it right here. That's one of them. And the other one's located right in the bottom. The only way to access it is that you open the tailgate, and you pretty much put the thing in there, and you start turning. Take your time. You don't want to drop one of these, and you're lost forever. All right, I know it's new. I'm gonna use some cleaner here, spray it on there, on both sides. It just I got used to it. You're gonna have some little bit of grease. Wait a little bit to evaporate. Some grease in there. Stuff it in there. This one to pop out. Gotta tighten this up.
What's the grease for? Tell them what the grease is for.
The grease is for pretty much there's no moisture in the cable, so just in case it rains, or since this is a Jeep, some Jeeps guys like to off-road them. Pretty much connects the electrical connectors. Just like that. Alright, so you pretty much get the driver tail light, the little harness for the driver tail light, and you get this one, the T connector with the yellow wire. It's the only T connector with the yellow wire that will lead up to this thing here. Plug it in. I think mine, the locking tab is broken. It won't come off no more. And that's it. And this side will hit up to the driver's tail light. Had grease in there. Alright, so this is pretty much the instruction says. It says route this connector to the middle of the vehicle, which I already knew, and the other T one right to the other side of the tail light. So for you guys, if you guys don't want to follow instructions, route these first, and you don't have to struggle through routing everything else. And this clip thing did not work, so I use zip ties to hold it in place. It's holding tight, nothing's gonna come out, and should be simple. So I'm gonna put these in here and play the snake game with this car.
Play a snake game. Go. Play a snake game.
And he's coming out somewhere. There we go. No, I'm not seeing it yet.
You have to route it to the center.
Gotta route it. Stick my hand in the bottom. There you go. See it? Just like that. And same thing with this big old box. Gotta stuff it in there somewhere and route it. Keep routing it. And look like the box got stuck. Oh, there you go. You gotta push it in there. All right, look, it's out. It's fully out. Now I'm putting the tail lights. Putting some more stuff. I don't know what I'm pulling now. Oh, there you go. The other part came in there. And see, stuff this other my connector in there. I'm gonna put this in there to hold it in place for the meanwhile. I don't want to bolt anything up. Like Check them out. Finished. All right. So it only fits one way. Putting electrical grease in there. You don't have to put none, but I recommend it. Just like that, you guys. You got your connector from your car. See, this one's missing the red clip. Probably put some zip ties again. And this one will go to your tail light housing. To your tail light. Connects so easy. Just push it in there. Push the red clip. Just like that. Okay, so after you finish with everything else, you grab this black long wire. It's the only black one that's rolled up. None of them come out, you know, you gotta take out the plastic thing, the rubber thing around it. Since I don't have the tool, I'm gonna use a blade. Simple, you grab it like that, you start peeling it off like an apple. Stuff like that, just watch out your fingers. Some people, you know, you wanna keep your fingers, go for it. I like to take it off like this. Keep going a little bit more. You know, it's kind of difficult for me because I don't have a table on it right now, but you guys get it. Okay, so the instructions want us to cut this apart. I'm gonna do everything right here. It'll be easier than doing an energy bay. Pretty much to send this one like this. You grab your tool. I want to get it somewhere in the middle. I think that's a good spot somewhere in there. Just cut it up. Now I got it multiple times. There you go. Then you're gonna the instructions. I mean, the kit also came with this little thing. You're gonna have to take this, you know, rubber stuff off around it, the insulation. And while this is connected there, they did provide two of these, you know, little heat shrink tubes. So one's gonna be connected right to the battery, which this one will be, and this one will be connected to the black wire. You know, you connect this side over here, and this side, oops, this side to the black wire. This side to the yellow wire, and this to the battery. Okay, since this are made in Mexico, I don't know how the instructions they screwed up, but everything I work electrical, mostly in cars, the black wire is negative and the red, you know, the wire is a positive, or you know, it could be white. But here they want the white cable attached to the frame. They did provide a screw, a 332 screw. That's what the instruction says. It said put it anywhere besides the floor and, you know, I guess in the body panel, but whatever. And it's kind of odd for me because mostly, like I said before, every black wire is negative, but in this case it's gonna be a positive. So if you don't feel safe, you know, I don't know if the dealership still have these, you know, take them to the kit, take it to your local mechanic. Hopefully you can figure it out, or your electrician. Hopefully everything works fine. You know, do this on your own risk. Alright, so the instruction says you're gonna have to connect the pretty much that cable to the positive, but you know, I mean, anything before you do first, you're gonna have to remove the negative. You don't wanna shock yourself. You know, just loosen it, 10 millimeter, just like that. You see, mine comes off. There you go. Same thing with here. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna do something different. You know, you have to take the nut all the way out. You are going to use a deep socket or pretty much a open-end wrench or spanner. You know, you guys could get creative. Okay, now you take your side of this one. Do not put the fuse in there, because then you're going to have, you know, complete positive in the whole wire. Stuff it in there, and you put the bolt right back in there. Then you tighten it. Alright, now since everything's completed, I put that in there. I have some electrical grease, put the cover back on. You have to wire the wire all the way to the back. Same thing as the one in the front. Put it all the way in there. I'm gonna crimp this side. Little touch won't hurt. Now I'm gonna fix these wires. I don't know why they came out all bunched up. Just twist them like this. You can twist in your finger, but I already stabbed myself. I don't want to do that no more. Alright, we finished installing everything. The most difficult part for me will be, you know, rerouting the whole wiring kit. But you know, right now I have the emergency lights on. I don't have nobody on the brake. But the way to test it out is, you get one of these, you connect the negative to the frame or anywhere that's, you know, pretty much a solid ground. Hey, you know, I'm gonna put this one right here. See, that's the emergency lights, the turn signals. That's one of them. I'm guessing that's the left one, and this one will be the right one. This one will be the brake or some sort, and I don't know. I have no idea which one is this one. But at least I have the kit now, just in case I end up towing anything, like something small. Sometimes I need to carry steel, and I don't have a pickup truck. But sometimes I know exactly what this car, you know, is capable of, and like that, I want to do a bigger purchase. So when you're done, you don't want to use it. The kit also comes like this. You can pretty much put it on the right. I really love this kit. You know, the wires are thick. They're not a little cheap, you know, from China. You know, they're really nice. And for the front of the car, let's take it to the front. Alright, for the front, make sure you leave a little slack. See, this one, I'm going to have to fix it. It moves the inside of the thing. The cover doesn't really cover very well, but you know, it is what it is. I put the fuse in here. It comes with the fuse, the kit. It's a 15. And there's always power here, I believe. So you connect that to the negative. I connect this to the other side of the positive, and there's power. As you guys can see, power on both sides, so it should be good. Just make sure, you know, hopefully it doesn't drain out the battery. I'll see that in the future. And the wire goes all the way down here. It goes pretty much with the railing for the evap and the gas goes. It's kind of next to the, I would say, driver's side catalytic. But it's not like right on top of it. It's not like touching it, but you know, time will tell. Let's see how it holds up. Probably just get some heat treat, you know, some heat tube for it. And it's that simple, you guys. Sometimes things that we don't expect, like, you know, made not in the US is better quality, you know. Sometimes in Mexico or maybe in Canada. I haven't tried any Canadian products. Sometimes it's better quality. So don't be shy, don't be afraid because it's not made in the US. If you don't give it a like, not subscribe, and thank you for watching.